right, in the new movie, The Spy Who Dumped Me, Mila Kunis and her on-screen BFF, Kate McKinnon, suddenly find themselves in the middle of an international conspiracy when Mila's character discovers her ex was actually a spy. Take a look.
Okay, Drew said that if we don't deliver this package, a lot of people are gonna die. What if we don't do it and then there's like a terrorist attack or something?
Well, what did he say to do?
We have to get it to a cafe in Vienna.
Austria, Vienna?
Yes, that's what he said.
Okay, well, why don't we do that then?
Do what? Go to Europe when a bunch of people are trying to kill us?
Do you want to die having never been to Europe? Or do you want to go to Europe and die having been to Europe?
Why are those my only two options?
By the way, this looks hilarious. Hi.
Hi.
Are you two besties? Because it seems like, I know that you didn't know each other before the movie, but there's a clear situation happening.
Yeah, we fell in love. It was pretty instant. We got very lucky. You don't know what's going to happen, and sometimes you get put in these positions where you're like, I just wish that we just get along, and that's like best case scenario. Yeah. And we actually fell in love. So it was wonderful.
And when you signed on to the movie, you had obviously heard of Kate McKinnon, and you'd see, but you guys had not ever worked together. Had you met?
No. I signed on because I was a fan of hers. So I wanted to work with her, and I was like, you know what? I'll do it. I think she's awesome and super talented. And then we met at the table read. Yeah. We seemingly got along. And then first day of production, we became best friends.
Now, did you guys laugh all the time? I just picture you two.
Yeah, we laugh nonstop. Kate does have a fake laugh, and I've said this before. There's a fake Kate McKinnon
What
laugh.
is it? Give it to me. Show me.
I can't reenact it, but there's two laughs. So from now on, when you interview her, you'll notice there's two separate laughs. One's a genuine laugh, and one's like, I'm laughing because I'm supposed to. And I learned this very early on, and I was like, oh, hell no, Kate. No, I don't want your fake laugh. And so my goal was to always make her genuinely laugh, and so I could tell when I made her break for real and when I made her not.
So now that you're besties, when we turn SNL when the season starts, can we find you? Will you?
It's been 10 years of me not wanting to do SNL because it you know, it's a platform that I think takes a very specific skill set. Like, I think some people thrive in it and some people get by.
You mean that monologue part or all of it?
Just the whole thing. Like,
yeah.
you have to love it and have so much fun with it. And some people go on and they don't have fun with it, and you can tell.
Yeah.
And so I've always been really nervous about doing it. Now that I know somebody actually on it, I was like, Kate, here's the thing, Lauren, why don't you put us together?
Yes.
And I was like, then it'll be fun. And so I'm going to start pushing for that concept. If
I like
Kate and I can do it together.
All right, so the movie, you fall in love with a guy, you don't realize he's a spy, and he dumps you. So now
Spoiler alert.
Sorry, did I give it away?
I mean, yes.
It's in the
then
title.
What happens?
It's in the title, The Spy Who Dumped Me. Okay.
Touche. Guys, it's about a spy who dumps me.
So this turns into a caper. The two of you are off and running. I'm sorry, but they look like there were some pretty scary stunts. This didn't look like a nothing.
Yeah, they were great stunts. It was the same stunt team that did the Bourne movies, the 007 films. And so our stunts are really elaborate and really big and beautiful and incredible. You just happen to have Kate McKinnon and I responding to the stunts versus a professional.
So you didn't have to actually get involved in that.
We needed no skills whatsoever. We were a part of the stunts, but we didn't need to rehearse them because we're not pros. So we were like, that's pretty much what you get in the whole movie.
So
lots of
I love when you guys are running.
Yes, we did lots of running. But we don't quite look like Tom Cruise either. So I wouldn't go in and being like, guys, we look like action stars. I mean, we are, but not the norm.
Now, is it true that you're nowhere on a different subject, nowhere on social media? That is like not your game.
Not my game.
You don't even look. You're not.
Oh, no, I look. Don't get me wrong. Like, I'm all about looking. I myself don't subscribe to it.
You don't? Because?
There's just so many reasons to it. I think I was just, late to the game to begin with. And so I must have been sleeping under a rock when everything kind of exploded. And then I was like, oh, all right. And then it became, the truth is, it's now part of your contract. So if you're an actor or whatever in this industry, that they're like, well, you need to post this many posts and you need to do this many, blah, 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 blah. And so it's like a whole addendum to a contract that I was like, ugh, didn't forget it. Like, I don't want to negotiate that. And so I was like, I don't want to be on social media, so it's just not up to debate.
But your hubby's on, right? Isn't that
Barely, but yeah, I mean, he was on it originally on Twitter when it was a forum to connect with fans. And then I think that the whole social media kind of took, that's my husband.
Look at you.
Look at how cute he is. It's the only time we've ever gone down the red carpet together. It's almost like we're in denial about being married. That is not on the red carpet. That's backstage. Oh, look, that's also us. God, you guys have
Oh
a
my
lot
God,
of cute
you
photos.
guys are so cute. Is he a fun dad,
Yes,
by the way?
he's the best
Is
dad
he?
on the planet. Yes,
What does
he's
he
super
do?
dad. He's with the kids now. I'm here, and he's taking the kids. Hopefully, right now, what is it in LA? He's probably waking up with 2 kids, getting them ready.
He does the
One's
whole
probably
Megillah?
having a meltdown. Yeah,
He did
Everything.
the diapers, everything.
Himself. Yeah, he's incredible.
That's amazing.
He's an incredible human being. Back to me. So, no, here's what happens. I will go on a rant about my husband for the next 20 minutes. He truly is an unbelievable human. And people are like, but is he really? I'm like, yes.
He is.
Yeah, I really like my husband.
All right, well, back to you. We got to
Yes,
go.
sorry.
But anyway, The Spy Who Dumped Me.
It's a great movie, guys. Go
theaters
see it.
On Friday. Thanks, Mila.
Hello, Today fans. Thanks for checking out our YouTube channel. Subscribe by clicking that button down there and click on any of the videos over here to watch the latest interviews, show highlights, and digital exclusives.